Alright, well, I should have taken some notes before doing this video, but, you know, what the hell. This is, you know, it's getting interesting now. So let's just get to the really important part. I didn't block people because I didn't like their opinions or I didn't want to hear from them, okay? Some people I never even ever disagreed with, ever, were on that block list. And they're people I'm going to miss. That's in the first place. In the second place, it costs me. I mean, you know, I lose subscribers by blocking people. So it's not exactly a selfish move when you're blocking people for a principle and you end up blocking people that you like. You know, they're never said anything bad about you either. We're always saying good things on your comment boards about your videos. Those aren't exactly people you want to eliminate from being able to comment on your boards. So let's get to the principle, okay? I didn't block people because of the ponage war, which I obviously won, but regardless, it was about the fact that at the end of that war, there was my name and address became a tool, became an instrument of destruction, an attack weapon against me. Alright? And maybe you wouldn't give a shit if somebody calls you 35 times and plays Star Wars music. Maybe that's not a problem. I have one phone, and so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. You know, you have to turn the ringer off, you have to screen your messages. It's, you know, who needs that? And so, well, anyway, that's not even the point. Unfortunately, I don't have kids, and I don't have anything to protect. But if I fucking did, displaying my goddamn motherfucking name, address, and phone number in a video is what else defines an attack against someone's First Amendment rights. When you make them pay for them, then they aren't First Amendment rights anymore. It is not free speech when you have to pay for it. So, fuck you, fake Sagan. Now we see your true colors. That's what you're defending. You're defending web terrorism. You're defending an evil abuse of the system, of fairness, of a fair fight. Because it's not a fair fight when you get that personal. You want to call me ugly, you want to call me, you know, let's see, the Amazing Atheist says I'm, you know, what's the name of that 60s guy, you know, Helter Skelter, that, you know, and now it's the new one's Buffalo Bill, and, you know, you've said your little fun. Who cares? I don't give a fuck, all right? But when that's, you know, that's not personal. That's what's in the fucking video. My fucking ugly mug is in the fucking video. My name and fucking address isn't. It's not part of the fucking argument. We're not arguing about how to spell my name. We're not arguing about how to spell my street address. And we're not arguing about what numbers are in my fucking phone number. And so anyway, you know, like I said, I wish I would have written down some notes, get the rest of your asinine remarks right. But anyway, so you've mischaracterized the argument. You've mischaracterized the point of what I did. And then you also ridicule it as because, yes, I wasn't in a position to attack you and the Amazing Atheist. I mean, yes, we've already demonstrated who you people are. This is the kind of crap you support. You support harassment. The Amazing Atheist demanded it of his minions in writing, in written words once before, and obviously his silence is another endorsement. Okay, and you called this your best buddy, or whatever you called him, this whatever he is, virtual fucking idiot. But anyway, so where was I? Yes, and so yeah, obviously a person with 400 subscribers is not in a position to do anything. You just announced how, well, I have 1,300, so what the fuck? I'll still have 900 even if I have a worst case scenario. So you just pointed out why you can afford to do it. Some people can afford to buy stock on margin, some people can't, you know. Obviously I don't have the capital to play the game at any other playing field over this principle. And so, yeah. So I made it clear that, but that's really the only difference between you and hard drive. We've already announced that. We've already figured that part out. And so, you'd endorse the same bullshit, no doubt. I mean, the asshole didn't attach the name and address to your videos, but I suppose if he would have, you would have accepted it. Alright, so we've got another, 5 minutes to say that, yes, okay, well, so I'll accept the challenge anyway, even though I'm not in a position to do it. Yeah, let's do it anyway. Okay, so yes, midnight Tuesday, Eastern time, I don't know, whatever. That's because it really doesn't matter. Because people don't get it by then, they're not going to get it. And yeah, I'll go through the 1,300 names on your list. And if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Because yeah, there needs to be a distinction between human beings and assholes in this fucking community. Who wants to play? Like I say, how can you play on a playing field? I don't want these people on my fucking side. It's like being part of the axis of evil, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's like having allies, and go back to the first, the last legitimate war or whatever. And yeah, it's like being allies with the bad guys. It's like playing ball on their field and playing war by their game rules. And fuck that. I don't want to be on your side. So what? You're an atheist. That's all you are. That's all we have in common. We don't respect the same things. We don't do anything else. So fuck. Yeah, we should be. We really should. The same people shouldn't be listening to both of us. And if they are, they're just doing it for entertainment purposes. And if that's some reason why they're listening to me, fuck it. There's no fucking point. All right? Because as I've said before, I'm not here to entertain. It's just not my purpose. All right? Just nothing. No, I actually, unlike you, I see purpose in change. I see it as a possibility. And that's what I'm sort of working for. But you really can't change anything if your own foundation, your own rock is corrupt. And the lowest common denominator of atheists just isn't good enough. So somehow we have to elevate that lowest common denominator to something more constructive and something more productive to get something done. And this is not, we're not taking people out in the back and shooting them. No, we're simply saying that there's no point in communicating, there's no point in associating with members of this community that have so divergent philosophy, opinion, way of life, fundamental human values. Like I said, I couldn't hate you more than I hate a fucking Christian. I mean, you're a fucking gun-waving loony fuck who sits there and has contempt for democracy, who wouldn't obey the law even if 80% of the people voted for it. So fuck you. That's right, we have nothing in common. I respect the document Thomas Jefferson wrote, and you fucking do not. You would respect the document that Mussolini wrote. So fuck you. And fuck the amazing atheist. He wants to get in this too? Fine. Whoever, however, But the war between us really has to happen. I mean, there's division, and let's be serious for a minute. This is not that draconian. It really isn't. It's just merely saying that maybe subscriber lists should reflect actual support. That, like the democracy I have tried to explain, a vote should mean something. It shouldn't be that a vote that's a lowest common denominator vote, a vote where somebody's fucking reluctantly pressing one of the motherfucking buttons, shouldn't look like a vote of enthusiasm. And that's the system we have now. And the subscriber system we have now, a subscription just because you want to watch the asshole, suck his own ass, it looks just like a subscriber that says, damn, this guy has important things to say, he's worth watching. Those two subscribers look identical. And so that's a brokenness in this stupid ass system, all right? And so maybe this needs to happen, because there needs to be some kind of clarity. Your fucking number should mean something, and my fucking number should mean something. So people have to decide. They just said maybe everybody should just unsubscribe to everybody. Do what I found is an interesting. I mean, it doesn't work, unfortunately, perfectly. You know, but you do the subscribe to tags, you know, and but like I said, unfortunately, it's not perfect. But whatever, it just, you know, let's just take it to the next level.